and welcome back to my channel. I have my February monthly highlights to share with you today, and if you're new to this type of video on my channel, basically what I do is I like to decorate my monthly sections of this planner with a highlight of each day. And for the past couple of years I've stopped using kits, so I'm using a lot of journaling pieces and ephemera to decorate each monthly now. And what I'm doing here is trying to make a banner for this February that I made for myself, but it ended up being an epic fail. So I went ahead and skipped that portion because all I ended up doing was using undo to peel up the sticker, which ended up ruining the sticker. So now I'm waiting for that to dry, and I moved over to the right side to decorate. So this craft paper is from an envelope from a White Deer Stationery order. I took this photo in Barcelona a couple years ago and had it printed out at Walgreens, and really felt called to bring it into the spread for some reason. I thought it matched my February vibe quite well, and I put a paperclip sticker that's rose gold foiled from the Giving Girl on top. Then I put down some vellum that's cut up from a paper and milk envelope, and I apologize that this is slightly out of frame. So a thematic element that I've been pulling into this planner are these European stamp stickers that I got from AliExpress. I'm pulling in some floral accents from Honey Inked, rose gold accents, as well as a snowflake. This I Love You script is from Jasenia Printables. I'm not sure if she sells that anymore, but it was a digital that I made into a sticker. Now I'm going over to the left to fix my banner gone awry, and the whiteout didn't really work. I ended up just covering it up with some leftover insert paper that I saved, and then covering up the edges with some washi and craft paper. And the eucalyptus sticker is also from AliExpress. So as you saw earlier, my sticker got ruined because I printed on a laser printer. My inkjets are out of commission at the moment, and I didn't want to reprint and cut it, so I figured I'd just letter it in, which wasn't what I was expecting to do, but that's life, I guess. So the lettering is okay, I guess. It's not my best lettering, but it's not my worst either. And it was looking a little empty, so I added some lines. I used the Tombow dual brush pens to letter, by the way. Now moving over to the first. So the first, my highlight was that I made my first reel on Instagram, like proper, posted it on my feed reel, which was of the front page of this TSKP planner. Still a tongue twister for me, and I think it's my most liked post on my Instagram, so that was exciting. The phone icon is from Crescent by Kawaii, and then on the second I listened to the Shawn Mendes Wonder album in full. I drew in this banner that I've seen Lindsay from Lindsay Scribbles do a lot in her planner, and I really like the way that it looks. And as you can see, this is why I am not a bullet journaler, because I'm not artistically inclined in that way, but I figured why not try it. Again, the music icon is also from Crescent by Kawaii, and I figured since this month didn't already go as expected, I would change it up some more, and instead of using my usual black ink, I opted for this pink ink that's from a Keiko green pen that I got from Cloth and Paper, and I don't think Cloth and Paper sells this anymore last I checked, so you can get it on Amazon. I will have it linked. And I have been loving colored inks recently, so you may see me use that more in this planner. So on the 4th, my highlight was that I read Love Boat Taipei. Oh, I skipped the 3rd. The coffee stickers from Oh So Fun, which was a gift for Mia, and it's actually one of my OG favorites, so I'm really excited that I have that back in my collection. Thank you, Mia, if you're watching. Mia's Planner Addict here on YouTube and on Instagram. The book icon is from Hello Petite Paper. On the 5th, I did another reel, which was on my Harry Potter spread, which if you saw my last video, it was one of my favorite spreads. My favorite spread of January, actually. On the 6th, my mom bought me tulips and Crescent by Kawaii once again with a perfect bouquet to mark that. On the 7th, my sister bought me Teaspoon, hence this like text message boa sticker from Paper and Milk, and then my mom made me coffee, so I was double fisting that day, and that's like me living my best life. On the 8th, I'm using this speech bubble from PJ FY Planner Just For You. because I received a lot of sweet comments and music and podcast recommendations on my Instagram stories, because that was the day that I was like editing for a really long time for work. So I asked for recommendations because the editing I was doing was quite tedious. It was like blurring out a word that was moving on a screen, so I had to edit it frame by frame. So thank you so much for that. It really made my day. Then on the 9th, I wore my Hard Pass hoodie from Megan Patoon, which is part of her merch, and she reposted it on her stories, which was exciting and definitely a fangirl moment because she's one of my favorite YouTubers. So on the 10th and 11th, I didn't really have a highlight, and on the 12th, but then I realized it was Chinese New Year time and I had PTO that week, which I guess I was just really bad at filling out my highlights this month, which I'll talk more about later. But I put that I watched tarot readings as my highlight because, as you know, I've gotten really into the tarot readings on YouTube, and that was actually supposed to go on the 13th. I accidentally put it on the 12th, and then I was like, all right, I'll just leave it. And instead I pulled in some Lunar New Year stickers from Paper Milk, which I did cut up to make it fit. Yeah, that's from Paper Milk. I'm not sure where that moon sticker is from. It's from a sticker book that Mia sent along, which is really nice, and it has some cute stickers in there, which I don't know where it's from, so I apologize for that. And then on the 13th and the 14th, I didn't have any highlights down. And that's actually a theme of this month. I think half of the days I didn't have anything down. I did anticipate February to be a pretty good month. Like, I was planning on resting, and it was Chinese New Year, it was Valentine's week, I had PTO, but all of that was good. And then after that, the last 2 weeks of February, the second half of the month, I was just over it and I was ready for March. So right now you can see me putting down some washi, and then this Rejection is Divine Protection like paper that I ripped out. So I have some old inserts that were dated and I can't use them anymore, and I don't really feel the need to repurpose it to use as an insert, so I decided to use it as these like cutout text papers. So Rejection is Divine Protection is a saying that some of my favorite tarot readers say sometimes in their readings, and it really stood out to me. So I decided that is the intention or the mantra that carried me through this month. And then I wrote that I watched the Hermit Tarot because she's my favorite, and I watched her a lot in February after I discovered her. I didn't really have any highlights down for this third week of February. It's like a black box. I have no idea what happened. I didn't write anything down in my Hobonichi either. I didn't really have any plans down. I was essentially the hermit, so I guess it's fitting. But I did have a couple highlights down on the 15th and the 16th. So the 15th was President's Day, I believe, so I did have the day off. And then the 16th was the day that I went back to work after having a few days off. And I wore my new Shawn Mendes Lost in Japan hoodie, which is my first official Shawn Mendes merch. And I got a size, I got my regular size, but I neglected to recognize that it was probably unisex, or it is unisex, or at least a men's size. So my usual size, which is size small, is quite large on me, and that's fine. It just feels like I'm wearing a really cozy oversized sweater, and I love it. So I wore it every single day that week, and it was cozy and exactly what I needed to get me through that week. Moving on to the last week of Feb. So on the 22nd, I had a self-care night, and I used a candle from my leftover sticker book to mark that. And then on the 23rd, I watched the Rice to Meet You podcast, and it was a really funny and good episode, so that was definitely a highlight. This podcast sticker is from Planning World. And then on the 24th, I didn't have a highlight down, so I just decorated. On the 25th, my sister bought me Teaspoon, which is a boba place that we like, and that's always a highlight. This floral washi, I'm not sure where it's from. I got it a really long time ago, but it's starting to not stick anymore, hence why you saw me putting glue on the back of it. So this boba sticker is from Grin and Bear It. Oh, by the way, the adhesive I'm using is from Tombow. I also used just a regular old glue stick because I didn't want to run out of my Tombow since I don't have any backups. So anyway, the heart cluster is from Honey Inked. This is another cutout text that I wrote, and it says, "Oh my days," because the Hermit Tarot always says "oh my days" in her reading. It's like her thing, she has merch with that as well, and I just I love it. So that's why I decided to put that there, since there's a lot of empty space at the bottom of February. And then on the 26th, my sister came into my room with a new ring that she got for us. She got us matching ones. So that was definitely exciting. And then on the 27th, my new fountain pen arrived, and I've gotten myself in a deep, expensive hole of fountain pen shopping. So I am planning a video on that soon after I test some of the stuff that I've gotten, like the inks and pens that I've been trying out. So that should be fun. And then on the 28th, I discovered Peanuts Planner Co. insert freebies, and they're amazing, so I print and cut some to use for March. Now I'm just decorating the bottom, and honestly I had no idea what to do here, so I pulled in a mandydreams sticker that is my branding, lettered by Katie from Made by Cades, and then I decided to do some song doodles, which I saw on my Explore feed, and I thought it was really cute. So the song that I have been loving for February is Can't Take My Eyes Off of You and ILY, I Love You Baby. It was a medley that Shawn Mendes did for BBC Live, and I didn't have enough room to write the song and Shawn Mendes, so I decided to do, since I love the Wonder album this month, I decided to do one for Shawn Mendes and one for the Can't Take My Eyes Off of You medley song. So then I drew some music notes. I don't know why I have a thing for eighth notes. And then some, twinkles. And the last thing I did, since it is February after all, I put some Clever Gal Crafts hearts, and then I constructed a snowflake at the bottom. And then the last thing I'm doing for reals is putting down some twinkles again from Honey Inked. So that is about it for this spread. I am having a giveaway, so if you want to win a surprise box of stationery items unused, then please leave a comment down below of your highlight of February or of your day of your week, whatever. The full rules will be in the description, as well as any coupon codes and links to the products I use that I can find. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you're all taking care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.